Talk Live, featuring your host, Eric E.Z. Zuli. This is the place to be. If you're all about promotion, celebrities, and social media, we'll hook it all up for you with fun, facts, and fascinating talk. Now, here's your host and the main man, Eric E.Z. Zuli.
Hey guys, all right, so welcome to another awesome episode of Easy Talk Live, and I'm playing around with some new stuff. There we go. So we are going to have an awesome show, and today's election day, so I hope you guys voted. I appreciate anybody's opinion and whatever you guys want to do. We're not on anybody's side on the show, but we do want to definitely get the opinions of people's opinions on what's happening with the world. And if you're out there, say what's up. Say you're sharing. Say, there we go. Easy Way Broadcasting. Got my team on there. If you're out there, say hello. And we got Loral Langemeier coming on the show today. My dad's going to join us as a co-host. A real exciting day, and we might even be joined by James Dentley, my partner. And so Loral Langemeier is the Millionaire Maker. James is the Millionaire Mentor. It's going to be just a really awesome show. So let's go.
Get access to influencing experts. Welcome to Easy Talk Live. Hosted by Eric Zuli.
You guys ready to do this?
Connect with celebrities and entrepreneurs. Entertainment at its best. Products. News. Reviews. Interviews. Performances. Events. Even a little comedy. Giving back. CEOs connect with the top CEOs in the industry. And now, get ready for Easy Talk Live.
Everybody pull your mobile phones out and put your hands together for the Easy Talk Live show. It's time to stop doing it the hard way and start doing it the easy way.
Easy way! Hey, the easy way. Oh, easy way. It's the easy way.
And as always, guys, Easy Talk Live is brought to you by the Easy Way Wall of Fame, where you can connect with the best of the best, relieve your stress, and just promote yourself for free.
Are you looking to accelerate your influence? EasyWayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business, brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the EasyWay Wall today. Sign up at wall.easywaybroadcasting.com or text EasyWayWall to 55678.
And join with me today is my co-host, my father, Eric James Zuli, who's just staring off into the air, I guess. What's up, Dad? How you doing?
Hi, everyone.
Can you hear us? All right, cool. So, Dad, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Loral Langemeier to join us. And Loral Langemeier, guys, is amazing. She is great. There she is. Loral Langemeier, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate being here. Even if to stop in, I wanted to come and say hello on this day.
Yeah, and I know you don't have a whole lot of time because it's crazy election day. But Laurel, I'm just asking all of my influencer friends, all of our guests, What is your opinion on the election?
Well, there's a economic view, there's a social view, and obviously, what I do because I'm about money and entrepreneurialism, and I think it's an interesting day. How about that? I don't know where you want me to go because I could go. I had a huge broadcast earlier. I'll say this. About the stock market, about Bitcoin, and real estate and opportunity zones, because those three are agnostic to whichever way this election goes. So we had a huge broadcast at noon with some world-leading economists about what to do today, regardless of what happens with the market. What do you do with Bitcoin, which is going to trump gold, it already has, and find opportunity zones for real estate because it will defer taxes for 10 years. And if you do it right, generationally. So I kind of went the agnostic money route because, you have to be careful. But if you want a private conversation.
Hey, I just want whatever your heart is, whatever you feel that the direction that we should go, your followers should go, whatever you feel. I mean, everybody's got entitled to their opinion, freedom of speech, right?
Yep. Well, right, unless you get in Facebook jail and Twitter jail and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get in Twitter jail or Facebook.
Been there, done that. So
Pretty severe bars.
so I think, given my wardrobe, you know what I'm doing. So I'm hugely a fan for the entrepreneur, right? I'll just say, like, everything about an entrepreneur, every conversation's about that. There's a whole bunch of other issues. I focus in my lane. I stay in my lane. So I am about entrepreneurial taxation, corporate structure, estate tax, stimulus packages, which I think you can get off your ass and work. And this ridiculous ongoing unemployment is, there's a reason why, that you want the rich to share. Are you kidding? Why don't you work? It's kind of my opinion. So and I just coach. I coach a ton of entrepreneurs on how to do business strategy. I've never been so active in my career because people want to know, do I open? I mean, this is killing our economy, staying closed. I had a guy on, which I'd love to share. Actually, I'm going to put on my wall, who has all the evidence. World Health Organization, the CDC. It's called the Behringer Declaration. It is from the world leading epidemiologists about this lockdown, the psychology of the lockdown, the masks that are not needed. So I did a broadcast, and he has all the evidence, and I trust the evidence, and you guys can look it up, so you can fact check it, and then I put it up my wall. So it's an interview with Joey Gilbert, who is just leading attorney actually here in Nevada, and working on what are the facts.
That's what I always say is it's about the facts. That's the bottom line. And when she says the wall, guys, she is on the Easy Way Wall of Fame. And you can go to easywaywalloffame.com and you can look up Loral Langemeier on her account and connect with her. So Laurel, yes, we always love hanging out with you and love the gifts and right back at you. And we love the gifts and the incentives and the awesome offers that you always give our fans and our supporters and followers. So what do you got for us today?
Well, I'm going to put up that interview with Joey Gilbert because I think it's really important. And again, fact check it. And if you come back with other things, and let's get into a smart conversation about it. Okay. But my heart, like, this whole thing has been the heart and soul of an entrepreneur because they have been the most pummeled during the shutdown. It has been ruthless that, and the unfair laws that some of the big box stores get versus a small entrepreneur. So just, again, if you're an entrepreneur that wants to succeed, then let's get in that conversation. And what I have for people is I'm doing a marketplace again. And a marketplace is where I teach you how to make money. Like, literally, you're going to make some cash during our couple days. So this Thursday and Friday, I'll put up a gift on the wall where you can just call my right hand who helps run this event, Jordan, at 775-461-2919, 775-461-2919. And just say, hey, Jordan, Laurel once said I could have a ticket, and I found her on the Wall of Fame, and we will make sure you have it. So I'll get some tickets up there right away. I'll have Steve do that, and we'll get up some interviews, and let's see how we are tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, awesome. I mean, and guys, definitely make sure you follow up on that because Laurel is very good at what she does. And I appreciate your time and coming on, Laurel. And I know that we got some exciting things. Let's just talk about a couple of things that we've discussed. Yep. You're going to be coming on, possibly doing a segment and being a guest of the new show, Wealth Builders, with Jeffrey Levine on Easy Way TV and JLS TV. Yep. And you're going to be on our stage with James Dentley and the JD3 launch for women. It's a 3-day summit.
Yep, absolutely.
You can be on Jeffrey's panel. So we got some fun stuff, some fun activities we're playing together with, and great opportunities for all of our listeners and all of our viewers. Doing it the easy way with Loral Langemeier.
Absolutely. And I just want to emphasize, so that summit is December 11th, 12th, 13th, right?
Yes, 11th, 12th, and 13th, and you guys will be able to go to Easy Way Wall of Fame, get all the information by clicking on news. Hey, Patty, how you doing? And Mikey, Adam Cohen, how you doing? And hey, TJ is on. What's up? So I love it when they're on and engaging, guys. So you heard that Loral Langemeier is giving away something pretty awesome. Go to easywaywalloffame.com, search Loral Langemeier, you'll see it on her profile, and it's just reiterate one more time exactly what they're getting, what the offer.
What you're getting is a free ticket to my marketplace. So it's called the Millionaire Maker Marketplace, where I literally teach you how to be in a marketplace like this, where I'm going to sell Eric something. I'm going to sell James something. He's going to sell me back something. So we create a marketplace, a very pretty vivid marketplace. I mean, even if you only make $50, $100, it's a free ticket. Last month, a woman just blew it out of the water. She's a general contractor, does snow removal in Colorado, said, this is crazy. How are you going to help me? I'm very geo-targeted and I'm outside. And my gosh, we came up with a great model. She made $19,000 in 2 days. So
wow.
we will help really rethink your models for monetization of your company. So join us on Thursday and Friday, a gift from, I'm going to say from Eric and his father and me to you, and go get your ticket on the wall. It's not there immediately. It will be there as soon as I'm off here. In the meantime, again, Jordan is 775-461-2919, but we'll get it up on the wall right away.
All right. Well, thank you, Laura. On that did go out to Voice America, World Talk Radio, Roku, Apple, and Amazon, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, all over the place, and all the information is always on our news wall, guys, on Easy Way Wall of Fame. Appreciate your time, Laura.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Eric.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you. All right. Awesome. So guys, that was Loral Langemeier. She joined us, and now I just want to remind everybody today's show, since it is election day. And, we want to be as fair and impartial on all different directions.
Sure.
So I brought my dad on, which does nothing but watch.
Am I on mute?
No, we hear you, Dad. Can you hear me? Can you hear us? Okay. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break and figure out what the technical difficulties are. And when we come back, guys, we want to hear your opinions. Go ahead and post your comments as we get into our discussions on, what's happening with our world, with who our leaders are going to be. I mean, this is some pretty important stuff. And when we come back, we'll be with with my dad and myself. And shout outs to Patty Godfrey Sadler and Sophia and Mikey and Jason and Sarah and everybody and TJ and everybody that's on here. All right, guys, we'll be right back after these messages. Thanks for doing it the easy way. I'm Eric Zuley, Easy Talk Live. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EasyWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly Magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight. So his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EasyWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EasyWay Network, Twitter at EasyWay Broadcast, and YouTube at EasyWay TV.
3 great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the EasyWay Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with EasyWay Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with EasyWay Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author, best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with EasyWay Publishing.
You're tuned in to Easy Talk Live. To get in touch with Eric Zuley and his celebrity friends, text EasyWay. That's letter E, letter Z to 55678. Also, drop Easy an email at easytalklive@gmail.com. Now, back to Easy Talk Live.
All right, guys. Hey, what's going on? We're back, Easy Talk Live, and we were having a little bit of technical difficulties here, so I go ahead and brought my dad in the studio with us.
Not that I'm technical.
So,
Hi guys.
where's your phone? Why am I hearing echoes? Why am I hearing echoes? Okay. So guys, basically the political side of things, we're not going to try to get too much. Turn off your phone, please.
Okay.
We're hearing echoes. Okay. There we go. All right, that's fixed. So basically, guys, whatever your opinion is respectable from us, but we wanted to just talk about this because it's a pretty important thing. There's someone that's going to be leading our country.
So this is the big day, guys, the big vote. And back in the 60s, I remember the Kennedy-Nixon debate. And the big thing that went on the next day, all the talk was that Nixon didn't get makeup. He didn't have his makeup put on, and that was a bad look for him. Now, today, it's so much different. It's like the Great Divide. And I think there's more anticipation for this event than anything I've ever seen since the 50s. And it's going to be a lot of debate afterwards on if the elections ballots came in right and so on and so forth. And when people start boarding up windows in cities because they're anticipating an aftermath, that's pretty interesting. So there you go.
What do you mean boarding up windows?
Because if they're, like they've had riots in cities, so they're figuring if their candidate doesn't get in, there could be issues. In LA, a lot of the people are boarding up in anticipation of unhappy people out there.
Okay, and guys, I want you to post your comments and get as much involved as you can with this topic and what your opinions are and who you want to win. Why you want them to win. Because this is election day, so we wanted to make sure that we gave everybody the opportunity. So we have Mike Brown. What's up, Mike? Hey, there's Mike Brown. I'm always surprised that people will accept lies. Will truth come back? That's an interesting one. Will truth come back? And is that on what's keep your comments coming, Mike? And by the way, Mike is one of our animators. And speaking of Mike, actually, as we get our Patty Sadler says it's scary. It's a scary election. Yes, Patty, I definitely agree.
Good way to put it.
So we're going to go to a different segments. We're playing around with something with get animated the easy way, guys. And in honor of Election Day, we put something fun together that had to do with and again, this is just a parody. This isn't anything factual. This is just taking a little bit of a soundbite that Trump said when it came to the COVID-19 situation, as well as the lady that introduced him. And we just put something a little fun together for you guys. We're gonna start animating the show more, and so hopefully you enjoy this. This is a little parody by Animated Shorts.
So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting.
We'll get the right folks who could.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute. 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number of the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. So we'll see. But the whole concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute, that's pretty powerful.
Thanks, Kaylee. Just to get back to this decision that was supposedly coming yesterday, whose idea was it initially to wind down the White House coronavirus task force?
Look, I would just refer you back to the president's comments. He's been asked this like 4 times today, I believe. He decided that coronavirus task force is here to stay. They've done great work. I've witnessed it. I'm in the coronavirus task force meetings, and they've gotten our country through this. There were supposed to be 2.2 million deaths, and we're at a point where we're far lower than that, and it's thanks to the great work of the task force and to the leadership of President Trump.
But whose idea was it initially to wind it down?
Again, I'm not going further. The president has answered this 4 times today.
All right, so That's Fun Parody was brought to you by Animated Shorts, which is a new partner of our Easy Way network. We're going to be doing a lot of cool animated projects. And so if you want to get animated the easy way, we are going to be offering this to businesses, to podcasts, to shows. And so contact us if you're interested to get animated the easy way. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email easywaynetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. We're going to go into like a little bit of a debate, a little bit of opinions, and we've had a couple comments here by TJ, Saved by Grace. No matter who wins, the Lord is truly in control and still on his throne. I love it. My peace and true comfort is in knowing this absolute truth. Great comment. Mike said, I wish I made that up. Yeah, no, Mike, I know we just added to what was what they said. And God is truly in control. I love how you guys are going down that direction. Dad, what do you think?
Okay, so we have, it kind of looks like an old America and new America. It's kind of Joe Biden wants to present kind of a new way to look at everything. President Trump wants to keep it, give you a couple examples. There's an agenda to take down the Washington Monument, to take down the Jefferson Monument, to take down the Lincoln Monument, to take down Mount Rushmore. This is old America with the people that we grew up with, our heroes. And under the Democrat with Joe Biden, they're saying, look, we don't want that. We want to take that down, put up people that maybe came from a different genre or whatever. And so as far as that goes, President Trump wants to hold on to that. Now, the positive side, I see at least with Trump, is what I've seen over the years. He's the only president, and I'm going back a long time, that confronted China with the trade, because the trade imbalance was like $500 billion a year, and he stopped all that trade imbalance, and he brought it to the point where now we're saving that money. And the NAFTA situation, that was really a bad trade situation with Canada and Mexico. And he kind of took that to a point to where that's more even. And then you got the thing with the World Health Organization. The U.S. was paying such a large amount of that, like 80%. So now he's having it where all the countries kick in. And then they criticized about the wall situation. Well, when you look at the statistics, they're talking about these cages. And then they did research on it, and the cages weren't put there by President Trump. It was placed in the prior administration. So there's a lot of situations about criticism about, some of the things the presidents did that actually weren't the way they were told.
And just to keep it mutual, what's some of the positives you would say on the other side?
Now I've watched Senator Biden, who's the former vice president. He's been in for a long time. Now I give him credit for when you can hang in politics for that long. That's an accomplishment in its own right. And he's a soft-spoken person, and he comes across well. So it's an issue of, do you want, I'm not for the long-term, late-term abortion situation, and President Trump wants to stop that. Joe Biden has his positives, President Trump has his positives, and you have to look at these, we want our crosses up. Now, President Trump saying the crosses should be up, but on the other side, they're saying, look, atheists have their rights to where they shouldn't have to look at the crosses. They shouldn't have to look at the Christmas lights. And these are things where Christmas could get to the point where you no longer see the lights in the stores or the music and that, because you're violating the rights of other people. And you have to think, what's your opinion on that? If a group of people likes the situation with Christianity and the birth of Jesus, and they like seeing the lights and celebrating Christmas, should that overshadow the atheist rights to not see that? Well, these are things you have to ask yourself. President Trump is for the Christmas situation. The Democrats are, as far as I could tell, a lot of the groups they support, they want to take down the crosses. So people have their rights. You have to weigh in on that and see what you think. But I know a lot of economists have said that, the Green Deal, which Joe Biden wants, now that's a situation where you'd be cleaning up the atmosphere and so on and so forth. A lot of people are for that. But it has to be done in balance, because if you take a budget in the multi-trillions, it'll break the economy. So President Trump is saying, all right, let's work on this Green Deal, but we have to keep the economy, we have to keep the oil going, we have to keep people working. So you see there's both sides. One wants to put in a lot, and the other one wants to keep it clean, but keep the country running.
Let's go into different categories. So what about taxes? Which side is which side?
So as far as taxes go, the president wants to keep a tax base to where middle income he wants to cut the taxes. Now, my issue with that is, where do you cut it from? But I guess he has it formatted to where you can lower the taxes, keep a tax rate to where people can continue to make money, but not be taxes high. Like you look at other countries, the tax rate is so high that they lose half their paycheck.
Thank you, Patty. God is truly in control. Yes. And, and guys, I just posted a link on the easywayfam.com. If you guys are watching or listening to the show, you're welcome to go to easywayfam.com. And there's a link that says, post your, come onto the show and give us your political opinions on, because we just want to hear everybody's opinions. And if it gets too deep, we can always move to something else. But I think that everybody needs to get a voice, and we're here to give everybody as much of a voice as possible to really talk about what, and this is our life. Who's gonna lead it, and what are everybody's opinions. It's just we're going to be as open as possible to those opinions.
Devil's clever, and he's using all this to divide people, and we don't want to be a divided people. We want to be together on this. When asked what was the most important commandment, most of you know what that answer was: love God. But the second most important was the same as the first, is love your neighbor. And this is creating a big divide in that. We should, be respectable for people who have different opinions. But the bottom line is you want to care for each other totally. That's important to me.
And every time you touch the desk, Dad, they're hearing a big rumble. It sounds like
okay,
big
that's
rumble
me.
in the thing. So how cool is this, guys? And by the way, if you're digging this, if you're enjoying this, I'm trying some new things. I'm trying some new fun things for the show, and I want to also get your guys' opinion to come on and be producers. Maybe give us some ideas. We're going to actually be bringing in some animation to the show, like you saw a small, for instance. But imagine if that animated character was you, or imagine if there's a particular service that you're offering, and we put you into the show, put you into a segment. We're working on an actual animated series that we're going to be doing as well. But getting back to the political side of things, my situation is real simple. I'm a faith-based person, and anything that is talking about, there's Dr. Dante Sears. We the people need to. So Dante, you're supposed to be on here co-hosting with us. You're supposed to be on here. So if you go to easywayfam.com, you should definitely join the show. In fact, it's an open link for people to come on and join the show, which is our main group. Which I want to remind everybody too. Easywayfam.com is our community. That's where we all join together. That's where we all make it happen. That's where all the information is. EasywayFam.com, as well as EasywayWallOfFame.com. And so I'm going to show you guys, if you're watching, where you can go to join the show, to be a part of the fun. So you'll see the EasywayFam.com. If you search it on Facebook, you'll see the group right here. It says Easyway Fam Club, and that's the page that I'm talking about. And then on the top, the first thing that you'll see, or right under me actually, is the StreamYard link to actually get on to the show. So make sure you test your microphone, make sure you got good video. Come on the show, give us your opinions. It is open for you guys to come on and join the fun. By the way, definitely big thanks to Dana Ritter. You guys noticed probably that we have a new background, a new look, a new theme, a new branding. Thank you to Dana Ritter for that amazing job that she did. So Dr. Dante Sears says, we the people need to take the helm of our country. Prayer and unity are the first steps. I agree 100% to that, Dante. She says hi to you, Dad.
Hello, Dante. I know you're going to get more viewers than me.
So we're waiting for you, Dante. Regardless of the winner, yes, love thy neighbor. There it is, Patty. I love it. I love how the Easy Way family is just spirit. It's just, you can feel the spirit, you know. I mean, there's no crazy negativity like I've seen a lot of shows get into, or you know, it's really spiritual. It's really unity. I love what Patty's saying right there. Unity.
They had a big demonstration where you had the Trump side and the other side, and they're yelling at each other. But then they found a few people in the background that were actually shaking hands and getting along fine. They were talking about things. So in World War II, when we were in the trenches with Germany, and I think, I don't know, I think it was maybe Britain. I mean, we were fighting with Britain against Germany and so on. And I believe it was one of the, either Americans or Britons, they just stepped out of the trench. Now, anybody who steps out of the trench is going to get shot. And that's all they've been doing, is shooting at each other. And he stepped out of the trench with a soccer ball. Now, you got to remember, they've been killing each other for months, years. Took a soccer ball, went out in between the two forces and started kicking a soccer ball around, thinking the heck with it, you know. So one of the German soldiers jumped out of the trench on his side, the enemy side, and he went up to him and they started kicking the ball back and forth. Before you know it, there's hundreds of Germans that came out of there, and Brits and Americans there, and they're playing soccer. Finally, an officer came and said, go back. So it goes to show you, they don't want to fight. The people in all these countries, they don't want this, but somewhere or another it gets started by, you know, somebody that wants to start it, you know.
I love it, Dante. I see your message there, and yeah, Dad, I agree. And I mean, I think the bottom line is we need to unite the light. We need to all just come together, and we need to just you know, just really come together and stop listening to the media. That's one of my opinions. Is the media is going to, you know, take a side, and they're going to go after that side. I don't think that we really even need to take sides. If you guys agree, post your comments. You know, come on the show, and I think that we really definitely need to unite. And my girlfriend says, I love to co-host, but my lovely boyfriend didn't set up my home studio, and I just moved in. Well, that's why you can come on audio and not necessarily come on the picture if you don't want to be. And I'm loving his father and son show. Oh, you're loving the whole father and son thing. I appreciate that, guys. So and we're gonna be opening a lot of opportunities to do things like this. You know, I mean, I've been having so much fun talking to people. Hey, Pepper J, there she is. Pepper. How you doing, Pepper? I've been talking to a lot of people, and they've been telling me these great, awesome ideas of what their business is, what they want to do, stories of situations that have happened to them, and you know, what the differences they want to make. And you guys could do the same thing. You guys could literally be right here with a microphone. You can be right there by your dad or your mom or your brother or your sister or your girlfriend or your wife or your husband, and do a fun show. You know, and just have fun with it. But look at, I mean, we got over 21 some viewers that are watching us right now, and probably thousands on Voice America, and how many thousands on Roku, Apple, and Amazon. And we get a voice. We get a voice anytime we want to put it out there, and we get to promote you guys. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. So definitely I mean, we got Pepper on here. We got Dr. Dante Sears, Patty Godfrey Sadler, Mike Brown, TJ, and Mikey Adam Cohen, and DSP and Sarah, and so,
hi guys,
we're gonna do this more and more, guys. If you like it, let's hear from you.
This is a good time to plug my Hope Tour.
Yeah.
Eric's going, what? Well, years ago I wanted to start something, and it was when I was in the foster program trying to help the kids. I'd take out a couple kids once in a while, take them to batting cages and the golf range and so on and so forth. Maybe a celebrity baseball player's home. Took them to Don Sutton's house, and they loved that. And so my Hope Tour is going to basically be a uniting of all people. Anybody who's associated with the Hope Tour anywhere in the world, when they see another person with that little pin, it's a brother and a sister. They're united. If they're from India, Russia, China, where it doesn't make any difference. There's no more of that with the religious differences, the ideologies. They're people. And the Hope Tour is going to be a uniting of all people. And the other side of it is going to be like the Bible says, be the father or mother to those who have none. So I'm going to keep working on that and take these kids out and mentor with them, show them a good time.
That's awesome. And you could definitely see that your heart.
And show them a good time. What it is, Eric, is they might want to be an architect, right? And they're in foster home. Well, so I take them and introduce them to an architect, or they might want to be a fireman, introduce them to firemen, and let them mentor and get to know people and give them hope. That's what's all about.
It's cool. It's kind of like a Make-A-Wish type of thing, only more directed towards what they want to do.
Hands on.
So thank you, Facebook user. We love you, Eric. We love you, Jim. So nice of you to say that. And Patty said that she voted, but whoever wins, I'll trust in God. I love it. I love it. So, and then in the mountains, losing. Oh, too bad, Pepper. Well, so see if we can, get you a little bit back, or stand on your head, put some tinfoil on your hat, maybe. Sorry that you're losing us. So TJ. TJ Saved by the Grace. You guys got to definitely check out Saved by the Grace and what it is, what we're going to be doing with them. We'll be getting into that, TJ. We'll have you on the show here soon. But TJ says, in my humble opinion, if we do not bring the truth of Jesus Christ back into our schools, our community, our everything, we fail. We must stand and speak boldly. I absolutely mean boldly. If we continue the route of telling our youth that God is a take it or leave it thing, it's not that important. We have failed as leaders. Now, this is the opinion of Saved by Grace TJ. We have failed as leaders, but I personally believe that there is a movement about to happen to the cross of Christ that will lead the multitude to him. Love this program today. I have to run for the. Okay. Thank you so much for that,
I have
TJ.
research on that. As far as the education in the schools, this new change, this new wave that it seems like on the Democratic side, I don't want to criticize them, but they want to institute learning, but without religion. They want to phase that out. Now, Donald Trump, the other day, he said he wants to redo this new programming, and he wants to put faith back in history books and the real history back in history books, how things went. That part I can agree with, because we have to keep Jesus.
I agree.
Hey, for those of you that don't believe in Jesus, remember he said, for those of you who don't believe in me, believe in my words, and his words will love each other.
And guys, I'm gonna throw something out at you, since we're talking Jesus, we're talking faith. What's your favorite Bible verse? If you have a favorite Bible verse, go ahead and post your comment on it. I want to read it out on the show, and post your comment why it's your favorite. But guys, let me show you something. If you're watching the screen right now, we got something new that we're doing with the Easyway Wall of Fame. It's called the Easyway Network News Wall. Okay, the Easyway Network powers the Wall of Fame. This is our social network. If you guys are listening, if you're watching, this is a way that we are getting all of our news and everything that we're doing out there. So, like for instance, we recently just put out this show, which is called Heart Talks, which is a kind of going to be like a version of TED Talks.
Patty Sadler
with New Life Clarity Publishing is going to be hosting it and producing it. And so we put this out there. Had over 1,500 views, guys. 1,500 views in a matter of 2 days. And 4 likes, and it's all about spreading the love. So now we've implemented so many more different ways of putting out press releases and putting out certain things to help promote you guys. So that's what we're all about. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to play this video here real quick to give Patty Godfrey Sadler and her new show that's coming out soon, Heart Talks, a little bit of love. This is Heart Talks with Patty Godfrey Sadler, coming soon to Easyway Network Television.
Precious Patty. That's pretty.
Inspire transformation.
That's nice.
Heal your soul. Embrace passion. Serve with unconditional love. Share your experience and save lives.
Well, but we're expecting that last part, huh? But yeah, it's called Heart Talks, guys. It's something new coming out. It's going to be a great stage, great way for you to expand your message, get your message out there. And then also too, we have a show that's actually coming out on the Easyway Network that's called 10-Minute Stories, and this is all about giving people a voice and helping entrepreneurs, and they're giving away $2.5K a month, $2,500 a month on the network. And so this is a new show coming to us. You guys are going to love it. It's called 10-Minute Stories. So make sure you subscribe to easywaywalloffame.com. Make sure you get an account, and make sure that you get your opportunity.
In a new order, the governor has shut down those businesses in an effort to stop the spread of the coronavirus, adding those businesses to the already closed restaurants, bars, gyms, and the effect on the local economy from this is significant.
All right, now I know you, those of you guys that are out there in Radio Land, you're not really able to hear what's going on. It's more of a visual thing, but that is a new show, and they're basically looking for people to come on the show, looking for people to help, looking for entrepreneurs that need a little bit of support, that have a message, that have a voice. So that's a show called. Not know that I was muted, but that's okay. I just wanted to pause the show so people can really take in the information that we've been giving you, take in God. I mean, we're talking about God, so we wanted to make sure that we put a little time there so you can really absorb it and enjoy it. And yeah, so this Easy Talk Live, guys, and this is a great show coming out called 10-Minute Stories, which is looking to help support entrepreneurs and get a little bit of investment behind the entrepreneur, behind the speaker, behind the person doing a difference. And we got multiple shows, over 50 something shows coming on the network, 6 different television networks that we're launching on Simul TV and Easy Way TV. And so with my dad.
So I when your dad leaves you some words of wisdom, you don't want to change them. But I did that because, I went through a little issue with some health. And
why don't you tell him about that? Tell him what you gone through.
Well, about 10 years ago, the doctor said, do you want to know? I said, sure. And he said, well, you have a very aggressive form of lymphoma. And he looked down on the floor, he shook his head, and he said, this will be very tough to beat. And I said, well, good. And he looked at me and I said, I have a very aggressive immune system, very tough to beat. And the old doctor walked out laughing, and he said, that's the attitude you need. So before that time, I invested in real estate. I bought homes in the Gulf Coast and in Florida. And this was maybe a year or two before that. And Katrina came along. So if you want to give God a laugh, tell him your plans, right? You've heard that. Katrina changed the investments in the North Gulf Coast, and the 2008 recession knocked out the homes in Florida. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm kind of starting over with that. But I remember my dad said, you think you have troubles till you lose your health. I'm thinking, well, okay. And then this comes along with the lymphoma. But, I weathered that storm. But the attitude is so positive. I mean, you have to have positive faith-based attitude. So I changed my dad's words. You think you have trouble till you lose your health. 2, you think you have troubles till you lose your faith. You have to go along with faith no matter what happens. Things are going to happen, goods, bads, whatever. But if you hold on to that, you're going to be in good shape all the way. You're going to have physical issues or whatever, financial issues, but you have that, and that's what you take to the bank in the end.
And you've gone through some pretty hard bouts, some pretty hard.
Yeah, it came back 10 years later, and this time they said I had 3 different types. Extremely, they used the word extreme, and they said I would need about 1,000 hours of chemo. I'd have to go to Washington for really heavy-duty stuff and stem cell. And before I was supposed to go, I still had 300 hours left. I did about 700. And I told my oncologist, I said, why don't we hold off on this? I'm not the doctor. I'm talking to the head oncologist. And he goes, well, I've never had anybody debate him like that. But he says, okay, we'll wait. So we waited 3 months, and it turns out I didn't have to go to Washington. I saved 300 hours of chemo and went into remission. So that's twice.
One thing I actually want to talk about is you had a little bit of a dental problem, and we prayed on it. We thought about it. And then, I mean, it's amazing. Talk about what do you think the miracles that God does, and how, we can talk about some inspiring stories on situations that have happened in your life. Like, give us a situation that you've prayed and it was answered.
Oh boy, there's many. Through the financial situations, there was certain real estate that I want to hold on to, and it was basically gone up until the last minute, to where when I walked out to go to work, I said, well, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to have what I have. And if it's meant to be, and it was supposed to be sold the next day, that's one of these properties. And you just can't hold on to 10 properties when the recession hits and nobody's paying rent. So I made a phone call, and not to nobody special, just somebody, on the bank list there. And they said, hold on. And they came back and did the impossible. They put it on hold for 6 months, and it turned out fine. And the other thing was, with this chemo, you have to think positive, but things do happen, positive or not. You're going to get a free haircut out of the deal. and it's a little tough on your teeth. And we came across someone that it turned out was very beneficial.
Hey, what's up, Joy Cooper? Will, thank you so much for saying hello. Sorry, go ahead, Dad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So, I mean, like we've said before, it's not just the prayers that you put out. It's not just the faith, but the belief in those prayers. And like Eric says, the faith in your faith. When you really have that and you believe, this stuff happens. I mean, it's ask and you shall receive. And people say, well, I ask, I haven't received. Well, do you ask with faith to really believe in what you're asking? It's real, guys. It's real.
So why don't you tell them a little bit about your show, Dad? And my audience needs to know about your show being like the Easy Talk Live version only.
Right. So Radio Boomers Live. If you remember Betty White's co-star and Off the Rockers is Retha Gray. Retha and I do a show called Radio Boomers Live. And you don't have to be a baby boomer to be on it. We've had people from all ages. We've had celebrities from the 50s and 60s. Carmelita Pittman has her segment on there, and she brings all kinds of interesting guests on. We have interesting guests, but they're from all genres. You have like Jeffrey Levine in the taxes. He's the tax wizard. People like this, they can literally change your lives, and they give you advice. Lack of knowledge is very costly, and he gives you tips and advice that when you reach a certain age, you have it made. I mean, you're good to go. But if you don't follow advice like that, you can be like a lot of baby boomers are in debt. They really don't have that. They said the average person made $44,000 a year, and they're supposed to retire with 11 times that amount in the bank, $1 million, whatever. And yet the average retires with 25,000. And that, how long that doesn't last at all. So when young people hook into the show, or if any of you are interested in being a guest, we're open to that. And you go on the archive shows.
Let's do this. Let's do an opportunity if anybody wants to be a guest on my show or a guest on my dad's show. This is the one-time opportunity that we're going to actually give you guys this amazing distribution, because the show has about 800,000 listeners on Blog Talk Radio that my dad's talking about, that you saw on the screen, that you heard on radio. And then we have 60 million homes that we reach with the television network and many other things that we're doing. So if you guys go on easywayfam.com, which is our Facebook page, and you post a comment and you share and you engage and you show, we'll put a little cool opportunity out there. We're going to let the first 10 people that respond on easywayfam.com, we're going to bring you on to the show, bring you on to as a guest. And also, I mean, we don't have a whole lot more time, guys, so I'm going to make sure that we plug my book. I got my book, The Influence Effect, which is available at ericzuli.com/book if you do want to get that. I also recently came out with Forrest Riley, another book called The Habit One, and so that book is available as well. And there's Hopper. There's a Easy Way mascot. Everybody say hello to Hopper. If you guys are listening on the radio, then that you're not seeing what we're doing, but we're holding up our little Easy Way mascot. And also, too, guys, the Easy Way Talk Live show. I want to really get you guys used to coming on every Tuesday at 4:00, and I want to bring awesome stories on. I want to come up with different ideas and different ideas to make the show better. And we've been doing the show for close to 8 years now. We've been on KXLA television, KDOC, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, Film On television, and now we're on all the distribution that we're on. But we want to just keep growing it. We want to keep making it better. Also, a big shout out to Jeffrey Levine for getting the opportunity to be on stage with the Champion Mindset stage with Brian Tracy, one of the top speakers in the world, and Les Brown, one of the top speakers in the world. And he's going to be co-hosting on the middle of December. So definitely a big congratulations to Jeffrey. And then JD3 TV is coming up. JD3 TV is a big launch that we're doing with a big television network. December 11th, 12th, and 13th, we have Laurel Langemeier, Sharon Lechter, Forbes Riley, Dr. Sonia Stribling. We're in talks with Kevin Harrington, Les Brown, and so many others to join this amazing women's movement that we're going to be doing. And I believe She TV might be getting involved in a couple other great situations. I want to remind everybody, if you want to get on our network, we are offering the opportunity to get a show on the network. Call 877-399-2929 and get on the television network, get a channel, get a network, get on our virtual stages, get on the Wall of Fame. That's the best way to really get it going. And it's easywaywalloffame.com is what you need to do, easywaywalloffame.com. And as always, guys, if you want to get involved with the movement, what we do, and get and get to take use of the opportunities that we provide, you text EasyWay, text the letters EZWAY, text EasyWay to the number 55678. You'll see it at the bottom there scrolling. Text EasyWay to 55678. And guys, a lot of cool opportunities coming up, but please engage. I put a post out today talking about if you're not engaging, if you haven't talked to me like within a year to 5 years, just remove yourself. Like, you don't need to be my friend. Let me make room for the people that do want to really take use of what we do. And I mean, no hard feelings, but if you're not going to engage, then just please remove yourself from our stuff. And maybe we'll see you around on some other vehicle.
People are busy.
But you know, we want the engagement. We want to support you as you support us. And so please make sure that you do that.
It's the most interactive situation I've seen. It's amazing how you can connect with people.
Yeah. So Patty Godfrey says so many opportunities. So guys, speaking of so many opportunities, I'm going to do the final grand finale, what we've been waiting for here. We're releasing a bestsellers list. We're releasing the EasyWay Wall of Fame bestsellers list. If you want to be an EasyWay bestseller, if you're an author, guys, we're going to be offering something on a marketing perspective, marketing promotion perspective, influence perspective that nobody else can. And we already have well over, I think it's like 12 something bestsellers in conjunction with New Life Clarity Publishing, which is a partner of ours in EasyWay Publishing. We're going to be offering ways to get your book out there in ways that other people can't. Well, for one, we've reached 60 million homes with our television network. We have 6 different television networks and multiple shows that we can get you interviewed on. So if you're on the bestsellers list, you're probably going to get some interviews on the other platforms that we have. So if you have a book, definitely reach out to us. Email easywaynetwork@gmail.com, call 877-399-2929, and reach out to us. Reach out to Patty Godfrey Saller. She's our book person. She's our leads for the book division. And you'll see the medallion. You see the little kind of like badge. Like, you got an Amazon bestseller, you got a New York Times bestseller. That's our badge. I mean, wouldn't you like to have that badge on your book? Wouldn't you like to have that badge on your website, have that badge on your social media? Definitely a big shout out to Gucci for doing such a good job on this project. But this is a new project that we're doing with the EasyWay Wall of Fame that's going to help advance, promote, and hopefully get you more sales with your book. So you can get on our book catalog and you get yourself out there as an author. And if we do put you on the bestsellers list, we promote you as an individual. We help you as a speaker, and we help your book get more known. And we're getting a lot of traction. We have well over 10 to 50,000 people a week that hit the EasyWay Wall of Fame. So that is a new project that we're doing. We're excited about it. We're excited to help you guys make it happen. Is there anything else you want to leave our friends and family, leave our awesome listeners and watchers before we end the show? We got about 3 more minutes.
Be open-minded with everybody, and don't look at people like, oh, what side are they on? You know, try to be in speaking and listening. There's a speaking class I took one time. And the art of listening is so important. Have an open mind when you're talking to people. What's their side instead of confrontational and argumentative?
Listen first. All right, guys, and again, remember the big event December. That did say JD3 TV for the listeners out there. December 11th, 12th, and 13th. Big event coming up, guys. Make sure you go to easywayrsvp.com to go to any of our events. Go to EasyWay Wall of Fame. That's where all the information is. And we're on Voice America, man. I mean, this is available on Voice America. They're putting the press releases out. We're available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, so many other platforms. And we definitely appreciate you guys. So hit us up. If you want to be on my show, easyway.live. That is my direct link for my show, easyway.live. Go to easywaywalloffame.com. Go under news. You'll see the Radio Boomers live show with my dad.
Radio Boomers live is like Eric's show, only in slow motion.
Yeah. And that's what it is, guys. So thanks so much for tuning in, hanging out with us today. Love doing it every Tuesday with you guys. This is Easy Talk Live. We're going to go ahead and say bye-bye to Voice America, and we'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to Easy Talk Live. We've got more fun at easyway.live. That's letter E, letter Z, WAY.live. Get connected and get exposure on our EasyWay Wall of Fame. Visit easywaywall.com. That's letter E, letter Z, WAY, wall.com. Tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for another show with Eric E.Z. Zuli on the Voice America Influencers channel. Have a great week.
All right, guys. So we are back here at Easy Talk Live. So we're done with Voice America, but we're still here. If you have any questions, if you want to get involved with us. And so one thing I want to leave you guys with, because a lot of people do come to me and ask, what's the best way to make money and survive and be successful right now with the transition from brick and mortar to broadcast? And I always say community. Community creates cash, creates confidence, creates all the C's. But community is everything. And how do you build a community? You build a community. You do everything you possibly can to create content that people want to follow, and you collaborate, you cross promote, you affiliate with so many others. We have over 150 affiliates. That's how we have 50,000 a week. So if you want to be a part of our community and have us help you build your community, we are always available to you guys at easywayfam.com. We want to hear from you. We want to see you. We're very engaging, and be engaging. Put forth the effort into social media, and the effort will be put forth back to you. But if you just go on something and hope it just is going to come to you, if you wish upon a star, there's a one in a million chance that something's going to happen. But if you wish upon a star and then you actually go on Google and you research something and you actually go to people and you talk to them and you actually make phone calls and you follow that wish, you pursue that wish, it's more likely for that wish to happen. So that's just what I wanted to leave you guys with. Dad, what do you want to leave them with?
The way in which you think determines the outcome. Very important. Try to be positive. Try not to dwell on the negative. It's a proven fact with people in different religions and people in various forms of science. And they all say the way in which you think creates an outcome.
Great words of wisdoms, guys. All right, so we're going to leave you with this, guys. Keep God first. Vote no matter what. And press the share button, please. We would really appreciate it. All right, guys. Easy Talk Live. We'll catch you guys next week, 4 o'clock.
Everybody wants to feel loved and significant.
It's important to heal the hurt so you won't repeat the pain. Then you can get the love you actually want and have the life you love. Life and happiness is a choice. I'll tell you what the value is, and that is not sitting in your story, but standing on it so that you can make a difference, not only in your own life, but empowering the people around you. So choose.
Introducing Simul TV Set-Top Box. It's a mini computer with an entertainment portal all in one. You can use the Simul TV Set-Top Box with your TV and turn your living room into a classroom, theater, arcade, and more. Why spend up to $1,000 or more for a device with a small screen when you can have it all for only $99? And with a $9.99 per month subscription, after your school day is done, enjoy over 100 live channels, video games, and movies. Sign up now to get your 14-day free trial at simultv.com.
Easy Way Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way.
You're watching Easy Way TV, powered by EasyWayNetwork.com. Thanks for watching Easy Way TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/EasyWayTV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends.